Welcome, dear friends. This is for a very long time the first video in English language, and I'm doing it because I was asked to do it. And so in the meantime, maybe the last English one was about, I would say, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. A lot of things happened in the meantime. Maybe I start with that. First of all, because of the situation in the world, I was forced to stay in one place. I was in a lockdown, as we all, let's say. So I could not continue to do my work, which I was doing up to this point every month. So every month I was driving to Germany, because that is where I was born and where I have many connections to people, and did do my work there, let's say. So this I could not do any longer because the borders were closed, which would have then the consequence, in that time I could go to Germany, but I would not be able to come back to Poland, where I am living. So that is why I decided to stay in Poland for a period of time. And since I wanted to continue the connection to my German friends and wanted to share my view of what is going on in the world and what my suggestions would be to prepare for the next time, I have made a video clip about this whole thing, you know, with there was a military maneuver which was planned. It was called Defender 2020. This was cancelled because of coronavirus reasons. That was the explanation. And then it was transformed into something else. And it was transformed into a mission, let's call it like this, which is called CHEF. That is a short form, SHAEF. So what is that? That was a military operation which was executed in the end of the Second World War. That was the mission when the Allied troops came into Germany in order to destroy the Nazi regime, or so-called SS regime. And they had a logo in that time. That was a sword which is pointing upwards. Sword with flames around, and it was put on the black background in order to show that they in that time would defeat the SS because they had the black color. So why I'm telling this? Today, in the year 2020, CHEF did reappear, this military operation, and the leadership connected to that. The same name, CHEF, the same logo, also the sword upright with the flames, but this time the sword was placed on the blue background, blue color, like the color of the European Union flag with the stars, you know that one. Okay, that's enough now to say about this. The rest will be on you if you are interested what this is all about. I will leave this in your responsibility. There is a lot of information that you can find if you really want to know, and you need to come to your own conclusions with that. So this is what I did 2 months ago around this kind of video clip, and I also did tell about the view on the future which I have, like collapse of the old system which we were used to live in, connected to, let's say, the system of the state, like police, like the political level, and also connected to money, the money system, the euro system, the whole system which is based on petrodollar, or which was based on Federal Reserve and stuff like that. I'm just throwing some words to you. If you want to know what they mean, I leave this completely on your side if you want to know more about that. I'm just telling you the story, what happened in the last 2 months. So this video I have made, and I was surprised then about the reaction, because up to that point just a few people, let's say, were interested in the things which I was presenting so far on the YouTube channel jivakaworld. And from that time on, there were a lot of views, many. This first movie, it has something around 11,000 views, I think. And also the number of subscribers did grow from that time on constantly. In that time it was something like 850, and now it is something like, I don't know, it did double or something. Good, that was the situation. So I was in a lockdown, I couldn't earn a cent. Still I had to pay for everything like normally. And so I made this movie. I did present my view, I did present my situation, and all of a sudden some friendly beings from Germany, I can say, because it was addressed to German people. And so what happened is they did support my activity. I received many letters, I received a lot of feedback, let's say, which was beautiful feedback, because people did tell me how they benefit from this channel, how they benefit from my words and my suggestions, proposals and visions and so on. People did write me that they had health problems, that they could, by doing the breathing technique, for instance, could heal themselves from physical things. Also, people did write that they had huge benefit from this, let's call it talks, which would stabilize them again. People did write that they were in fear states, that they were in kind of panic attack mode, and they could get out of it with adding this view which I was presenting to their own mind, let's say. So huge thing, and I was supported by the German friends and also by some Polish friends, of course, close friends. They did help me in that situation. Right now I let's say have this channel activity. I'm doing every day, if it's possible, a video for the friends who are connected with me, and I call you my friends, actually, in the heart. So I want to thank everybody who did support my activity. I'm very grateful for that, and it is helping many people, I can tell you, because I receive all that letters and comments. You can also have a look under this videos what people are writing and so on. So this is what happened. Also, some friends did tell me that other friends, which I didn't see in a long time, did contact some friends of mine, not me personally, asking, is everything okay with this Gunther guy? You know, because he's doing these videos, strange issues and stuff like that. So I can say to all of you, I'm totally fine, I'm totally clear. I see what I see, I have a brain which is functioning well, and I have the balls to express my view and to give my opinion on what is going on in the world publicly. That's what I'm doing now. That is what I was doing before. You know, I don't fit in any box for nobody. I wouldn't force myself in any box for nobody, actually. I decide what I want. I decide what I focus on. I decide what I express. I decide about my life and about my future. And that is the main message which I am giving since many years already, and now on this channel, connected to what is going on in the world on the surface. And luckily, it seems to be useful for a growing number of people, let's say like this, and I'm super happy about it. That doesn't mean that I will not continue my activity, like giving workshops or giving so-called treatments to people. I will continue that in the moment when the borders are open again. I will continue. For now, that's also interesting, I will share that. My reality changed a little bit. I was sitting down, my practice, focusing on myself, empowering myself, making myself strong. And then I was thinking, what is it that I want to experience next? What is it that I want to do next? And what came out was the answer, I want to see my family in Germany next. Father, mother, sister, children, son, and so on. You know, my family. But it wasn't possible without a consequence. Still, I made this order, because in my life it's all about programming. And I decided to program myself, by myself, because I am aware that the programmings decide on what I talk, what I think, what I do, and what will happen in the future. So I made the programming. I want to see my family. And I did focus on that, as I do it daily. I go into the reality which I want to experience next. I rest in it as if it was true already. And so what happened next is that a friend, old friend of mine, did call me, which I didn't see in years. And he had a need in that moment of time. So I said to him, come on, let's meet and we will find a solution. We found a solution, and on top of that, he did offer me something. I didn't ask for that, he just did offer that. And that was, I will hire you as an employee in an international transport company, and you will be express driver. And being an express driver, you can cross all the borders without any problem. You can move freely, and we can visit your family. So this is what did appear. That was the manifestation of my own programming. And that is the situation which I am in right now. Right now I'm sitting here in Warsaw still, because we need to manage some papers. And in the moment that they arrive, we will go on tour for the next almost 2 months. So I will have the chance to see my family, to move freely. I will have the chance to visit all kinds of European countries, or former European countries, as you like to see it, because actually the European Union did fall apart already. You could see it in this created crisis called Corona crisis. Borders were closed, everybody took care of himself, and in many European countries they took the flag, the European Union flag, from the official houses, you know, and they just throw them away. That did happen already. That's clear signs. But again, this you need to find out by yourself, so I will not say more about this. So that's the situation right now. So I will be a kind of, in a way, a journalist which will go through all European countries, and I will see with my own eyes what is going on there. And I will share that if I find the time and space. Here I will share that on the channel. And I will most probably continue to do it in the German language in the next time, simply because of a very simple reason. It's not that I have more compassion to Germans than to any other nation. It's just that so many German people are interested in listening to what I see and what I think. And when I'm doing an English movie, there's just a few people interested in, but it costs the same time and energy because I need to buy gigabytes to upload that stuff, so it's already creating costs. And as I said, I could do that without the support of my German friends. They make it possible at this moment in time that I can live independently, that I can pay my bills like rent, buying food, buying what I need to do this channel here. So I am financially independent, which is also a result of my order, my programming. That's self-determination, I call that. I took that completely in my hands. I am creating the conditions in my life in my way by consciously creating them. And that is what I am somehow, that's what I'm sharing on this channel. And everybody who is interested in that can do it. I even wrote a book in German language. It is called Das Buch der Macht. In Polish language, it could be something like Książki Moc or something, you know, about power, about force. It's not yet translated into English, not yet in Polish language, but it is done in the German language and it can be ordered. If you contact me, I will send it as a PDF, let's say. Also, it will soon come out as e-book, so it can be bought officially also. But this I will tell in the next time. So that is how my life is looking like. Now it's 18 minutes already. For the next future, I will make it very short. For the ones who are still listening what I'm telling, my view on the situation right now is day by day more facts come up, terrible facts, lying, cheating, abuse, you know, all kinds of stuff, weird stuff, really weird stuff. So also with the corona, it will come up, it's all a fake. And what is happening, people need to face the truth. So far, most people did live in a lie because it was comfortable to do so. All this house is falling apart now, and it will fall apart down to the basement, let's say. That will be a hard time. Also, financial system will fall down, so be prepared that the money which you have now as a paper monopoly money will lose its value. First of all, things will change, the basic stuff will be very expensive, and then it will lose value completely, and there will be a time where you cannot do anything with your money. So my advice for everybody who wants to know is, take the money, transform it into something solid, make a good investments, simply. That is what I am sure about. I can be wrong, I just share my view. What you do with it, that's completely your thing. Also, I advise buy food, buy calories, buy water, that you will be able to be independent for about 4 to 8 weeks. Because in the moment, the money is collapsing, police is collapsing, system is collapsing, there will be a chaos. So people will go out on the street and take whatever they want to take. Can happen, did happen in the past. So military will come up, military will come to the streets to bring, to, let's say, maintain the order, that there is no violence. So be prepared for military. It will be not the military which you think, not like the national one, because that's the old system. There will be a new system. If you want to know more about that, go on research, do your own job. I'm just pointing to something. So, if you just follow the public media, you can do so, but it will not make life easier for you in the future. Go on research, find out about these people who are controlling everything so far. Like, I don't know, JP Morgan Bank, like Bill Gates, like, you know, your local politicians, stuff like that. Have a look who is behind the organizations, World Health Organization, your national organizations, and so on. You will find always the same names. Enough for now, this information. That's all I wanted to say. I wish you all the very best, and become aware of yourself. Not only what is told to you, become aware of yourself, and then be creative. Create the future in your mind already, here and now. Because that is the reality you are living in then, right now, and it will also be the reality which you will create for the future. And the more people create something great and beautiful, the higher the chance is that this reality will appear in that way. The more people stay in anger and in hopelessness and in childish whatever, will not bring the world, will not bring any benefit. So empower yourself, know what you want to contribute to the community of human beings, and that is my wish for you, for all of us, and hope to see you as soon as possible in the very best conditions, happiness, health, and everything. Yes? So that's for now, for all my friends who don't understand German language. I hope that now you have a better view on me and what I am doing. That's it. Bye. Bye.